Okay, we're live. Hey there, guys. It's Metro, and today we're back. What's up, Dre Skill and Alexander? How you guys doing today? We're back today with another stream. So some things have changed since I talked to you guys on Wednesday. I kind of forgot about this, but either way, it kind of got worse. So I was gonna do this on Saturday, and I was gonna just do a bunch of keys today. Now, there's two reasons I was gonna do that. Number one reason was because the Yankees game is at 5. Which is kind of awkward. Normally I would stream like into like 5, 6, 7 p.m. on the weekends. But originally I was planning on working today, but I didn't actually go to work today. So anyway, so I've been home, no work. So now I could stream for most of the day. But the problem is this is probably not going to take me the full day. I don't know, maybe it will, but it's not going to take me like the full like 4 or 5 hours that I have available to stream. So I don't know what I'm going to do today. But one way or the other, we're definitely doing this. Court 15 is on the docket. And then tomorrow, I'm not really sure what's going to happen at all because the problem is we're meeting, we have like 5 or 6 meetings tomorrow with editors, like people who are interested in the editor position. And they're all spaced out. Like let me show you what time they are. Or not show you, but I'll tell you. Let's see, pin message. So yeah, we have one at 10 a.m., one at 11 a.m., one at 12 a.m. or 12 p.m., one at 3 p.m., and one at 5 p.m. So we're basically working an 8-hour day tomorrow with a bunch of time in between these meetings. Unfortunately, we couldn't seem to get them any closer together, but it's probably for the best. So I don't think I'm gonna even be able to stream tomorrow because like I got to do this shit. I don't really know. I'm not really sure what this is gonna do to the day, but I assume. I mean, I guess I could stream in the evening, and then there's the Yankees game on Sunday. So I don't know. I don't know if this might be the last time I stream this week. So we're gonna try to get the most out of it. But anyway, let's make sure we're all set. All right. So yeah, we're gonna do Court 15. All right. So this is going to be very difficult, I'd imagine. But like I said last time, I did Court 13. I was severely undergeared. Like I didn't gain that much eye level or anything like that, but I've gained a lot of damage since then. So I think it's gonna be possible. If not, it's the reason we won't be able to do it solely is because of the I don't know, I might die to some trash here and there, but anyway, the sole reason we won't be able to do it. Oh wait, I need to switch talents. The sole reason we won't be able to do it is because of the third boss, second boss, I can never remember. That's the second boss, right? There's only 3 bosses in here, yeah. So anyway, that would be the sole reason we can't do it. That boss was very, very, very challenging when I did it last time. And it's probably going to take a long time to get there, which I'm kind of worried about. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Jonathan Fox, what's up, buddy? What's up, buddy? I'm a big fan of you in the NFL. Keep up the good work, man. So yeah, we got to figure out what we're doing item-wise as well. Although now I have a lot more trinket options than I did last time I did this.
Locate and dispose of it in any fashion you see fit.
Anyway, we got a long, I don't know, a lot of trash ahead of us, so let's just get started. Oh wait, hold the fuck on. I haven't even put the key in. Anyway, so yeah, it is Court 15. So if we're able to do this, I'd say we're in a pretty good situation. Imagine being able to solo Court 15. I think that would be pretty legit. So anyway, the only thing I will be streaming right now is this, okay? So if I do this or don't do this, doesn't matter. The stream ends after I'm doing this because I want this to be its own self-contained VOD, all right? And then if we're done early, I could stream again. But like I said, the game's at 5, so I have to eat before the game because I'm not going to try to fucking eat while the game's on. So that means I'm probably going to have to stop streaming by 4, which is 5 hours from now. So if this takes like 2.5 hours, that would be all right. But if it takes like 3 or more, then that would mean that I would only really have like an extra hour to stream. So I don't know if I would even do it. I don't know. There's a lot to think about. But anyway, right now, the only thing we're thinking about is this. Soloing Court 15, which is not going to be easy. I fucking love this dungeon though, man. It's like my favorite dungeon in the game right now. I love the music. And like the whole atmosphere. Let's put a potion. We can't do that right now. It looks so good at night, man. This place looks so good at night. Of course, we probably will die many times, but I wouldn't mind having it on for at least the start.
This is your best chance to eliminate the Grand Magistrates.
Look how good this place looks at night, man. This is like probably the best, the single best inky black potion usage. And you can see the Throne to Kill Jaden over there, or whatever it's called, Tomb of Sargeras. I just love this place, man. This place is so well made, it's crazy. And like all the world quest stuff is still there, you know what I mean? Like it's just really well done. Good luck. Hey, thanks Smolkin. What's up, buddy? How's it going? I definitely will need it today. There's no doubt about that. Anyway, so let's see what we got in terms of gear. We should probably be using the waist again. So what are we doing? Shoulders and then the belt. I think the belt with the chest is like the easiest survival combination I have. And then of course we'll just stick with these trinkets for now. But it's going to take quite a while to kill trash, so if anybody has anything they want to talk about, let me know. Because we're going to be in here for a while, one way or the other. Just killing shit takes forever. Probably should have interrupted that. I think it gives them more health, right? Yeah. Oh, damage taken. Yeah, so it sucks. But anyway, when I did the Maw, it was a very short dungeon, and it still took me over an hour to solo. So this is probably going to, even if I didn't wipe once, it would probably still take like 2 hours to finish. Just because of all the shit that you have to actually do. Of course, one way to make it go a little faster is not spend 10 minutes on this mob because of this fortification thing. And if you stand as close as possible, if you stand as close as possible to the mob, the ability doesn't work or something like that. It like goes to the side always for some reason. See, look at that. If you stand like right here, he like always, I don't know, it's fearing him though. Fortified mobs too? Yeah, exactly. But it's the only week you can do it on. Like, I wouldn't be able to do this on non-fortified. Look at that, 3.3 million. It's so crazy. 3.3 million umbilicus on a single mob. That's pretty nuts. But anyway, we're going to do the same thing we did last time we did this place. We're going to try to go... See, look at that. He, like, misses you with it. It's like Harry using shockwaves. Very strange. Anyway, we're going to do the same thing we did last time. We're going to skip as much trash as possible and just go to bosses to make sure that we can do all the bosses. Because the bosses are going to be the things that obviously take the most amount of time and are the reason we can or cannot complete this. So, ideally, we would do no trash and go right to bosses if that were possible, but it is not. This is always one of the more complicated parts of the dungeon.
Keeping order suring the party. Might I suggest
I have to kill this thing in time. I guess we don't actually have to kill it. We just need to prevent it from casting or whatever. Which I think we could just straight up interrupt it, right? Yeah. And now is that it? Or is it going to try to do it again? That's it, right? Like we're good now? Yeah, I guess if that's the case, then that's no problem at all. As long as it doesn't go run and pull mobs, which is definitely a problem sometimes. Oh shit, sanguine. I already forgot. That's funny. Yeah, there's gonna be a couple times where sanguine might end up fucking me in this dungeon. We'll see though. We shall see. Now let's go and break this one up. I really like the layout of this dungeon too, though, to be honest. Like, there's so many extra mobs and weird little paths that you can go down and shit. And then the fact that, like, that is where you end up, like, that side of the dungeon. Like, you come up and you end up right there. It's so cool. They did a great job with this dungeon, honestly. This is probably the best designed dungeon that the game's ever had. It's just, there's a couple things, like, I'm talking about, like, a structural design. There's a couple things that are suboptimal. Like, how random all of these buffs are. That's the one thing that really sucks about it. But otherwise, I think it's one of the best dungeons ever made. Guess I should move out of things. Arcane damage, doing a lot of arcane damage there. But I expect overall the trash in here is very easy to manipulate. The fact that you could skip so much of it is kind of like the main reason this is so easy. If I skip, like, you know, all the hard stuff like I've been doing. Like, basically, when you do this dungeon the real way, like when you do it in Mythic Plus, There's things that you could skip, but if you do, you're gonna be like all kind. It's gonna be weird to get mob count. Like to actually get mob count will be strange. So instead, what I do is I skip it and then come back and get mob count from this easy trash. So that's again what we'll do here. But I don't know why I keep interrupting that. But yeah, it kind of means that we have some other problems. But in general, we'll skip most of the harder trash in the dungeon. It's almost when like a rotation bot would be would be like a good investment. It's like just sitting here pressing buttons for like 5 minutes straight without any real danger. There's like no urgency or no real like, I don't know. There's nothing that wants me to go a little bit faster. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just gotta kill one mob at a time here. Hey, Cop, what's up, going? How goes the stream? I just started. Like, started 11 minutes ago. How you doing? You're up early. Maybe not. I don't know. I love the music in this dungeon, though. I really do. I used to never play this game with music, so. Popo Bop. Jern Fox. Are you related to Jonathan Fox? If so, I'm a big fan of his coaching prowess. Mostly because I was a big fan of Peyton Manning. I had a lot of respect for Peyton Manning, let's put it that way. I don't really particularly care for the NFL, but I had a lot of respect for Peyton Manning at the time, at least. I just changed my name, damn. Alright. Okay, so next thing is that beacon, so we have to pull this thing. I guess we probably should not be wearing the belt. Like, it's making this go a lot slower. We don't really need the belt right now. Like, we're not gonna need the belt for a long time. Hold on. It's 1840 here in Finland, so that's why I always miss your streams, I guess. 1840. What time is that? That's 5. It's not that late, is it? Oh yeah, I guess, yeah, we're 6 hours different. Yeah. You're 6 hours ahead of me, so yeah, I guess that's why I always miss them. I try to stream in the afternoon for me, which is like the evening for you. But yeah, can't really help that. I wish there was a way to not have time zones, honestly. Time zones are like the bane of our existence at times. $6.40, yeah, I get you. Oh no, it's not 6:40, right? We're 6 hours apart, so it's 5:40. I think that's the case. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Is Finland? Maybe Finland is an extra hour ahead. Gizmo's from Sweden, and I'm pretty sure that's 6 hours ahead of me. So England's 5, and then like France is 6, right? Is France where it becomes 6? So when does it become 7? Is it Finland? It might be. Seems to be 7. Interesting. Huh. Yeah, I guess Finland is much further east than Sweden, huh? No, aren't those the two countries that are like right on top of each other? I don't know. I haven't looked at a map of that area of the world in a long time. It's 5:40 in Central Europe. Yeah, I see. I didn't realize that. I thought it would be on the same. That's interesting. Mob's almost dead, guys. 15 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Uh-oh. Oh, wow. Could you imagine if I died? That's funny. Okay, so next up is that thing. We'll just wait till it passes. We don't want to... Actually, let's do this. Oh, J fucking K. Unbelievable. And I'm dead. Sweet. Well, that's really bad. That is a real fucking problem. I made this mistake the first time I did this dungeon, and it severely hindered my ability to do this first boss. This is really bad. Can you summon? I guess it doesn't even matter now. One way or the other, there's going to be one ad on the boss, and that's the problem. Man, why am I so impatient? Watching a Blood DK solo this is somehow more fun than the game itself. Oh, that's cool. Well, that's fun. Yeah, if that's the way you feel about it, that's cool. Oh, yay. Sanguine's still there. Hey, Piano, what's up, buddy? Speaking of Finland, how's it going, man? What time is it for you right now in Finland? Didn't you want to change that belt? Not anymore. I was gonna change it for single target stuff, but now that we're fighting AoE stuff again, I gotta keep it on. 18:45. So yeah, it's the same time. So is there multiple time zones in Finland, or is it the same no matter what? Subdue. Look at that, 15 million abilities. Even with all these mobs attacking me, they're not even gonna break it. They're not even gonna come close to breaking it. It's almost a bit overkill at this point. I'm thinking I made a mistake going for coagulopathy. Hey, remember me? Hey, what's up? I do, yes. The same time zone for the whole country. That's interesting. I could have swore that. I guess it's different. So where in... Oh, that's bad. Oh, I don't have any way to get out of this. Where does it change? Like, when does the I don't even know, the French time become a different time? What country and like where? What is this fucking man, this reinforcement? I'm gonna get stunned again. Just kill this thing. All the same time here. That's interesting. So you stay up relatively late then, Piano. You stay up like much later than Siler does. Or perhaps not, maybe, I don't know. It's just hard to gauge the time zones because there's so much variance. Like now that I realize that you're 7 hours ahead, that's pretty nuts. It's like the day's almost over already for you. Time zone map of Europe. Yeah, I can't really look at it right now. Actually, yeah, let's do it because I want to see. Oops, the page you are looking for seems to have been moved or removed. Oops. Everything east of Poland. Oh, okay, that's cool. East of Poland. Yeah, Scotland's only 5 hours ahead, yeah. Is that DK? What? Are you asking me if I'm playing a Death Knight? Is that serious? If you are, I refuse to answer the question. 404 on that URL, yeah. Well, it's not 404. The actual website opens. It's just... I guess it got cut off or something. It got cut off, yeah. Somehow. I'm not really sure why, but... It's like it's been cut off somehow. DK is like the only thing that could solo with self-healing. Vengeance can do it even easier. And the difference is they have way more damage, so it's a lot easier to do these things. DKs are like unkillable, but they don't do as much damage, so it takes a lot longer, and because of that, sometimes it's very difficult to solo things. Maybe Druid with Legendary. Yeah, that's why I've been... People keep commenting. I don't know if they're just fucking trolling or what, but people keep commenting shit like, oh yeah, I soloed this on my warrior. It's like, did you? Because if you did, that would be very impressive, and I would like to see you have done it. And then they never fucking reply when I say that shit to them. It's kind of annoying. I just posted that Ma 10 solo yesterday, and somebody was like, "Oh yeah, I did it. I did a 10 this week on my warrior solo. It was easy." I was like, "No, I doubt it." If you did, I would like to see it. And then like I was like, "Oh really? Do you have any video of it? Because that's actually not easy at all. Like I bet you must have put a lot of effort in. I wouldn't mind seeing it." But that guy's never gonna reply. Warrior has been my main for like 12 years. That's cool. Yeah, I don't know. I used to love Warrior back in the day, but I think it was just the threat model that I liked. I didn't actually like Warrior. Like now that I've played Paladin and Druid in Classic, I think I like those way more. And Poland is pretty much... Oh, thanks. Sweet. Poland is pretty much on the Sweden and Finland border. Interesting. Links get cut off in restream chat. No, even in the oh, actually, let's see. Maybe. Oh yeah, that's interesting. It's still cut off in the YouTube chat. No. No. Yeah, even so. Actually, this is funny. I'm going to show you this. This is quite funny. Let's finish this up, and then I'll show you what happened. Okay, so look at this. Oh. Let's move out of that. This is funny. So to stop. So here's like when you let's see. I'm gonna click it from the thing. All right. I'm clicking it from Restream chat, and this is what comes up. ma.ma. So obviously it's not like it's cut off, right? It says, "Oops, the page you're looking for seems to have been moved or removed." So obviously that doesn't work, right? But then when I click it from YouTube chat, this is what came up. 404 error page. We could not find the page you were looking for. How weird is that? That's really strange. So one way or the other, the link does not work, regardless of where I click it. Not sure why or how. If they revert the ignore pain for the last end, if they revert the ignore pain for the last end game content. What do you mean? Wait, what does that mean? You hope that they do it? Is that why you're saying it? Wow, it still works when I click it in the YouTube chat. Yeah, that's weird, right? Whoa, that torch. What the fuck? That's a lot of damage. No, I mean, I remember they did it, but why are you saying that? You're hoping that they do it for Antorus? Is that right? I don't think they will. Well, actually, I don't know. I definitely think the reason that I'm questioning it now, though. So originally, I would have said I definitely think that Paladin and Warrior are going to be getting big changes before the raid opens. But then the Q&A that they did yesterday pretty much says that they won't be doing any changes. Ian said, like, balance is really good right now. It's better than it's been all expansion. So they have no reason to make any changes before the raid opens. But they will make changes once the raid does open. So, but at that point, I can't imagine they're gonna buff Warrior. You know what I mean? Like, I don't really know how that's gonna happen. So. They nerfed it because it was too good, yeah. It would work out well because it was balanced for endgame. I see. I'd like to see a stronger, more expensive shield block. Oh, for warriors? I think blocking in general is like an antiquated concept now. It's really bad. Like you think about, like, you know, think about what a block means nowadays. To me, it means almost nothing, right? Because there's classes and tanks out there that, like think about how Monk blocks damage, right? They don't need a fucking shield to block it. They just stagger it. And it's way more effective than actually blocking it. Then think about how a bear blocks it. They don't. They reduce 70% of it every 20 seconds or some shit like that. You know what I mean? Then think about how Blood Decay blocks it. They don't. They heal it up. You know what I mean? It's just way more effective than actually blocking damage. So I think shield tanks need a revamp. Like the whole model, Paladins and Warriors, the whole model needs a complete remake. I don't know how to do it though. By the way, speaking of video evidence, next time you talk to Payne about, ask him about the bot he had. Oh. Ask him about the bot he had an hour-long argument with about the merits of video evidence. Yeah, I don't know if I'll ever. He's a cool guy, but I'm not sure he's available in that way. Anyway, I'd like to see a useful artifact ability from... Well, yeah, that's a good point, too. They have, like, the worst artifact, period. Comparing the warrior... It's so funny. Comparing the warrior artifact to the Blood Decay artifact, it's almost a joke. It's really quite sad. To look at the 7.2 traits between the two, it's quite sad, to be honest. Hey, Shawnee, what's up, man? How's it been? Long time no. I feel like it's been a long time, man. What the fuck you been up to? With the rage generation change, it's pretty worthless. Blocking, you mean? Or shield block does more than regular blocking. It's on par with Demon Hunter spikes or Pally's Avengers shield. But still, like, the way it's handling the damage reduction is just inferior, if you ask me. Like, a blocking is not better than actual mitigation. You know, you understand what I'm saying? But they're balanced around it. It's really strange, but I don't know. It would be better if they just had a reduction, you know? Like, Demon Hunter spikes is better because it actually, like, the parry and the reduction of it, you know? I don't know. Hey, Tony as well. Tony Saladino, what's up? Long time viewers back in the chat. Glad to see you guys. Thanks for finally showing HPS. Yeah, finally. Sorry, it took me a while, but whatever. We're there. Ducking college, eating up all my time, man. Oh, I see. You're like, that's why you're not around a lot. I get you. Well, that's cool. Have fun, man. College is a time that most people will rush through. Take your time and enjoy it. Oh, I just realized he's got black ice on. That's kind of funny. Is this gonna aggro it? Oh, no. Son of a fucking bitch, man. Seriously. Can I still poison this thing?
Beware.
Sweet.
Beware.
Alright, well, that's not what we wanted to do. We definitely didn't want to fight this guy with these legendaries on, but whatever. Isn't that what Ignore Pain is for? Sort of, but once again, it doesn't actually reduce the damage. Just absorbs part of it. TLDR, the bot argued for over 3 hours that video evidence was worthless, even in a court of law. But so it's actually, what do you mean by a bot? I guess I'm confused by that.
Beware. Beware.
I want to argue with the bot, yeah. Indeed, most people don't stop to realize just how awesome a college time. Yeah, how do I sponsor you? Well, if you want to do that, you can. There should be a green sponsor button right above the chat. If you're on mobile, you have to go to YouTube Gaming to do it, I think. I think it's bugged or something like that. Like, it's not on the actual YouTube app on mobile. It's only on the YouTube Gaming app on mobile for some reason. But if you need the link, I can get it for you.
Beware.
Just have to find a time where I'm not going to get killed. Maybe Cop could do it or somebody else could link it for you. I could do it, but I have a feeling the second I go to tab out, I'm just going to get killed. I'm on mobile. Yeah, it's fine. You just got to go to YouTube Gaming.
Beware.
Do it quick, do it quick, do it quick. No, 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 don't die, don't die, don't die. Here, I got it.
Beware.
No, 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 no. Jesus Christ. Anyway, focus on your raid. I got it. I got it for you. Hey, what? Haha, Metro. What's up, buddy? How's it going? Alright, so this is going to be interesting.
Beware.
So we're going to have to actually kill this guard, I think. Wait, where is it? This way? There it is.
Beware.
Okay, this is going to be very difficult. We have to kill this thing, otherwise we will wipe. I'd imagine anyway.
Beware. Beware.
I guess we could AMS one of the stuns if we have to. This is a very important. Let's go on pot here. This is a very important part of the fight. Let's fucking lust too.
Beware.
I'm dead. AMS it. There we go. Perfect. Okay, good. Okay, now we should be alright.
Beware.
Alright, we made it through that. That was dangerous.
Beware.
Those ads constantly try to stun you, and if you don't, like, if you get stunned, you die. I don't think I could survive multiple of these abilities while I was not able to heal myself.
Beware.
God damn it, stop reading chats! I really need somebody to just, like, read chat for me when I do these.
Beware.
Painbow invited people who he caught botting into Discord to talk to him on voice comms, and the one guy who was botting was very adamant that video. Oh, so it's not actually a robot. It's somebody. It's a person. I mean,
Beware.
I don't know what his arguments were, but there would probably be some conditions where he was correct. Like if video evidence was all that mattered in WoW, then
Beware.
none of it would ever, like, it's just, that's just not relevant, right? Because Blizzard has the fucking everything that they need. Like, what do you need visual evidence for when they have the code? When they have, like, the Matrix showing them the character flying through the air, you know what I'm saying?
Beware.
So, like, if the guy was trying to say that him having video evidence of this guy botting is not going to get him banned, then I think he would be right, honestly.
Beware.
But I don't know about a court of law. It's a bit weird to see. Oh yeah, didn't. No, it's all good, dude. I got the link.
Beware.
Did you get it? Did it work out, Sean?
Beware. Beware. Beware.
Now, this boss is super easy. Once the ads are not a problem anymore, that's that.
Beware. Beware.
But Painbow had the guy so turned around that he actually had the dude.
Beware.
Actually had the dude taking the position. Metro, what do you think is the best healer for Mythic Plus?
Beware.
Blood Death Knight. Thanks, Sean. Very much appreciated. Glad to see you again, man. I was a long-time viewer. Always happy to have you. I just can't read this right now, guys. Sorry. I'm gonna have to wait. It's just too risky to wipe at 30% on this boss when he's about to die. He's almost dead. If I get hit by one of those, I die. So. Luckily, they're all very easily avoidable.
Beware. Beware.
Come on, where does he go? 20%? I thought it was 25. Alright. Painbow had the guy so turned around, he actually had the dude taking the position that there was no situation of any kind where video evidence was important for any purpose. Let's see. What is the highest mythic you think you could 3-chest? None. The last boss is the one that might be spooky. No, last boss is easier. The second boss is the one that's hard because she like steadily increases the amount of fire damage she does. Welcome to the Blood DKs. Yeah, thanks a lot, man. Sorry it was in such a time that I wasn't able to react properly. Very much appreciated, man. You're one of my oldest and favorite viewers. So I'm very happy to have you added to this pack. We also have the Discord that is still in the description, even though the description's like filled up with shit by now. So if you're interested in joining, Sean, we have like a special rank and channel for sponsors. So anyway, let's change this. So we need to get 2 more, guys. We really do. I hate to be a whore here, but if we can get 2 more, we'll be in really good shape because, you know, I imagine a lot of people are going to not sponsor a second month, which is totally fine. I don't really care. But if we can get two more, we'll have a 5th emote, which I would be very happy with having 5 emotes. So yeah, I think that would be the best thing. Zetsu, what's up? How's it going? I'm from Cop Stream. Welcome. Metro have a video on YouTube with healers ranked. Wait, why? Oh, wait, what? Wait, who said anything about healers? Do you have any interest in trying to do keys on time, like 9s and such? No, not solo. Soloing on time, it's just a waste of time. Like, why would you care about that? If you want to do it on time, then go get a group. It would have been cool, like, to actually complete them was something that I was interested in at one point. Like, to actually meet the timer. But, like, it's just too difficult alone. You don't do enough damage. So I'd have to, like, completely change how I would do the dungeon. And that's just silly. And like still the most I'd ever really be able to do would be like, I don't know, something that would be easy basically. I don't think I would ever be able to complete like a 10 on time no matter what dungeon it is. Look at all those emotes. Good shit, man. Yeah, we got a good amount. Jennifer, how's it going? How you doing? Are you related to Steph Curry? Steph and Seth, perhaps? I'm good making food and becoming a little frustrated over video writing. What does that mean? I'm doing well though, yeah. Just soloing this court 15, no big deal, bros. Sadly, no. Well, that's fine. Probably for the best. Ah, god damn it. Now I have to grip. Zetsu is a cool character in Naruto. Yeah, probably. You're probably right about that. The plant shit on his head. That's gross. Oh, video editing. Oh, have you been working on a sample? Well, it doesn't have to be the most impressive thing, let's put it that way. We're just like I said, for the video editor role, all we're looking for, now that I could actually speak about it, it'd be easier to talk about it. The video editor role, all we need is somebody who has like the ability to spend a lot of the time, like a lot of free time watching streams. That's basically like the #1 qualification. If you can see yourself spending like potentially hours a day watching streams and finding funny clips from streams, and this will be a very good job for you, because it's going to require a lot of time, no doubt about that. Can't actually go down there, but there's just a pool. It would be interesting if you could actually explore even more of this place, but it's already quite cool. Look at that. That's pretty neat. But yeah, like all we need is somebody who has the time or is ingenious enough to like talk to the, I don't know. So the way we came up with it was like we could potentially get the mods of the dude's stream involved to have them report to you kind of thing. Like if they could like timestamp when funny things happen, then it would make your job easier. But otherwise you'd just be sat watching like 5 to 8 hour VODs all day, essentially just combing through them trying to find something funny, or if the guy's like a league pro, find like good games that are worth uploading, shit like that. Yeah. Fuck, my phone charger broke. I'm a chop off my own dick. Nah, don't do that. You need that, dude. It's important.
Strength from one another. This bond must be broken.
Someone asked in Twitch chat about your best healer in
Explore
5
the
mans.
area and find a way to separate the
Oh,
council
did they?
members.
When?
Divided, they cannot stand against
No, they
you.
didn't. Anyway. Oh, you're working on something else. That's cool. Amaz Skypes his editors when he thinks stuff is video worthy. Yeah, exactly. Shit like that. Like if we can get that level of coordination, it would be a lot better, obviously. Okay, this is gonna be really tough pull, actually. Gotta interrupt that every time it comes up. So we can just interrupt the actual ability. There's no reason to let that go off. But yeah, this is where we need the bracers and shit. Or the wrists. No, not the wrists. The belt. This is where we need the belt because the more vamp bloods we get up here, the better, obviously. It's probably a foolish thing to try to actually kill this mob first, though. It's quite reckless of me. But I can do it. It's a 15, but it's still... I'm still a blood DK. May need to pot here, though. The other shit's actually going to die first. This might actually be a problem. Whew, that was close. Oh no, volcanic. Wow, we actually did that in one pull. I'm kind of impressed with myself there. That's a pretty interesting thing. This chest and these belts, this belt is nuts. It's such a good combo. I sleep during the day, lol, because I work from 11 to 7. Nice. Not yet. Oh, wait, we read that already. Can't stay at school. Just wanted to say hi. All right, Fizzle, thanks for stopping by. Blood DKs are insane. I should level mine. Yes. You definitely should. Blood DK is unbelievable right now. Oh, well, that was probably the hardest pack in the dungeon. I think it's the hardest piece of trash that we'll have to fight, so. As long as we don't make any stupid mistakes and pull extra, that should be the biggest challenge for us right now. Yeah, volcanic, yeah, exactly. Hey, I have seen your health spike to 21 million. Yes, you have. Thanks to a very strong artifact. So just use your weapon. Better off than potentially wiping. It'll probably be up again before the next pack anyway. When you are soloing, yeah. I don't know, the people on the Maw video were telling me that even if you have a group of 5, I don't know, there was some weird evidence happening there. People were saying that they've tested it, and then even with the group of 5, if all 5 people are stood right next to the boss, volcanic does not happen. Oh, son of a bitch! See, I knew that was gonna happen. That's basically what I was talking about when yeah, okay. See, that's really annoying. What's with the lag? It's not frames. That sucks. Guess I need to check the schedule. Yeah, Cobb's got like a meticulous schedule. He's pretty nuts. He's a crazy man. Setting yourself up for failure with that, unfortunately, but. So we need to not die here. I don't. Why are we dying? So we need to interrupt the Bewitch and then prevent the Ice Storm thing. So this is gonna be one of the harder packs too. Okay, now this is next. I'm dead. This is interesting. All right, we definitely need to just not pull without Dancing Room Weapon at this point. Yes, I'm making some final prep. I hate to stream with Metros. It seems rude, but I have to follow my schedule. Yeah, exactly. Hi, I don't quite remember, but one of your guildies told me to whisper you about guild info in the guild finder. Oh. Fisticuffs, nice. Yeah, I never wear cuffs. So the problem here is everything is a fucking patrol. This is a really complicated dungeon for trash. But it's easy, like it should be easy enough to get it done. It just sucks. It's like now, look at these two are gonna pat by each other. But now, after this, I should be able to pull them. Like, they have to go way past. I was just looking to join the guild.
What is your wish?
No, that's alright. Just die. Invisible pot. No, that would not help. We need to kill this trash. We can't just keep skipping it. Do you have to kill 100% to get a chest? Yeah, that's correct. You have to. This bar has to be 100, and these three things have to be there as well. God damn, this shit does a lot of damage. Yeah, that's fine. Hey Metro, what trinkets are you using at the moment? Oh yeah, that's a good point actually. I should probably switch trinkets. That's what I'm using, but it's not what I meant to use. I should be switching constantly. Switch to this. Actually, maybe I should switch to glaive. Since we gotta wait anyway. It's such a slog, man. This trash is like so dangerous. It's crazy. 15 is no joke. I'm surprised I haven't had any more trouble getting to this point, but yeah, these are like the hardest pulls in the dungeon, so we'll see. See what happens. We gotta wait for Rune Weapon again. Then there's no way I'm taking on all these mobs without Rune Weapon. But we'll have everything up. We'll do some crazy damage. Actually, maybe we'll see if we can grab this pack here. I really want to. The problem is the pats. Like, it's so difficult to actually fight these mobs when these pats are both here. I'm not really sure what the options are. To actually fight these mobs, I have to grip them in here, so I guess we can try it. There's no point in waiting. Look at that, 4.2 million. That's without that's without rune weapon. That's so silly. Do that. It's probably the best option if I can actually have that happen, but I think I'm about to die here again. Vamp Blood back up. Save the day, Vamp Blood. I have no fucking runes though. Vamp Blood. Vamp Blood, so strong. 13 million absorb. It's just save rune weapon. We don't need it now at this point. Wouldn't mind having it for the next pack either way. No, fuck it. Moonglade's OP, yeah. Oh, Jesus. What's that other imp doing? Rune weapon, RuneScape, what? What are you confused about something? I definitely got to get a mythic version of that trinket. It's actually quite good for soloing packs like this. It's really hard to use in dungeons as a tank, but if you have it up on big packs, it's crazy good. So you have to like plan ahead since it has that 30-second. I don't know. It's like a 30-second thing. Kind of annoying, but and it'll be back up for this pack, so that's a good thing. All right, now we can just fight them out in the open without having to worry, which is good. Very good. Alright, so once again, Inquisitor is the high target, but... Oh, sweet. Just potted in combat. Oh, yeah. Interrupt that. We could AMS that. Ice Storm needs to get interrupted, which it does now. We need to get back on her. We stun that. Interrupt that. Searing Glare, we just gotta eat that. Which might be easier said than done. Holy shit. That was a lot of fucking damage. Ice Storm needs to get interrupted though, not optional. Let's go ahead and use that. It's not too bad. Semi-controllable. Just gonna have to eat this. We can't afford to not. The Bewitch will fuck us, I think. I don't know though, it's hard to tell, but I think that's the way of it. This is probably gonna kill me. Oh my god, it does so much fucking damage. Holy fucking shit. That's a lot of damage. I gotta interrupt that. I can't take that again. I could stun it. Alright, sweet. And I still have AoE grip if I need it. Ah, fuck. I just got bewitched. Yeah, it doesn't do that much. It's like a massive haste reduction, I think. Which I assume would be more problematic, but it's not really that serious. As long as like the other shit isn't getting off, then I shouldn't actually die. God damn, that was a lot of damage though. Holy shit. Whew. Oh, hey, what's up? Speak of the devil. Right now I'm doing Court 15, dude. This is pretty crazy, honestly. Nah, bro, this is RuneScape. You're tripping? Oh, yeah, he's in Lumbridge. Oh, nice. You could be right, mate. Blood DK is such an OP class. It's starting to bleed into other games. Yeah, I guess that's true, actually. Cop might be right. trying to attack cows. Yeah, that's true, actually. I never played that game, never once. Never even downloaded it or whatever, made an account. Okay, that was an intense challenge right there. I was surprised at how challenging that was. Alright, so I think we're good on trash now, right? That's all the trash that we have to pull, if I remember correctly. So now we switch over to a single target build. Oh, no, that's not true. There's more trash over here. Fuck. I forgot we haven't... Yeah, we wiped the... Oh, yeah, we didn't kill anything, actually. Okay, let's not do this. Let's go back the way we started. It's going to be slower, obviously, but it's better than potentially wiping. Shit. So are you saying RuneScape is the secret cow level? Wow, that'd be interesting. I don't think so, though. I don't think that's what he's saying. Yeah, so now these mobs are dead, so I never actually come up here. It's cool. They did such a good job with this dungeon, man. It'd be cool if you could actually jump down here. You can go down there, typically, though, I think. When is the 7.3 DPS tier? Whenever the raid comes out. I was going to make it, but... Well, actually, I don't know now. If they're not actually doing any balancing. So I was going to make it, but by the time I'd have it done, the patch would be like a week away. And I figured they were going to like dramatically change the way some classes were balanced. But I might be wrong about that. Anyway, whenever the raid comes out, I'm going to start working on it. Hey, what's up, buddy? How's it going? Raging Fart. Good name you got there. Hey, I'm playing RuneScape. Nice. Tony, what's up, man? Metro, the realest N-word alive. Cool. That may be the case. I wish I still liked it. RuneScape. RuneScape's the shit, right? Yeah. I don't know. I've never played it. I love that there's like a vendor here. You're not welcome here. Why not? Because I'm Bloody Cable. Fucking racist. More like classist. I've logged in 3 times this past month and didn't leave the GE. Almay dude, what's up? How are you? I love that like every time you come in, sometimes you're on YouTube, sometimes you're on Twitch. You just kind of alternate. Just back and forth. Alright, so we're doing alright here. Let's get this mob. Just go single target for this. Oh, that was not what I wanted to do. I probably didn't need a dancing rune weapon against one mob. Doesn't matter though. Just play this slow. We're in no rush here. We're gonna wipe many. That third boss. I just don't know, man. Or that second boss. After almost dying to that trash that easily, I don't think I can do this second boss, man. I really don't. We'll see. I think it's gonna be impossible though. I'm gonna need to do some really nuts DPS. Oh, it's so scary. It was so scary just on the 13 or whatever. But I've gained a lot. I don't know, man. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. You like Pokemon fan game challenge shit, WoW challenge shit, and you love Iron Mode. You'd love Iron Mode in RuneScape, maybe. I don't know what it is, so. It's the best challenge mode of any video game. Why, what does it do? Will it allow you to queue with 4 other DKs? That's funny. Can you list the top DPS classes off the top of your head? Those would be, yeah, those would probably be. Well, yeah. If I were to make the tier list 1 through 6 only. The problem isn't those 6. Those are the slam dunks. Like, those are the easy ones, right? The problem isn't those. It's the ones after that I have to put a lot of effort and research into. But I would say Arms number 1. Bombkin number 2. Rogue number 3. Hunter number 4. Warlock number 5. DK number 6. I think that's what my list would be like right now. But we'll see. We'll probably make a change there. Careful. Number 4? Yeah, I think they're number 4. I don't know, though. I really don't favor rogues. I really don't like rogues. That's it. Discord time. Jesus Christ. I really don't like rogues, to be honest. So I think maybe I would have Hunter 3. Wow. Oh my god, that's a lot of damage. Oh my god, the volcanic. What the fuck? Why am I dead to 3 mobs? What? Anyway. You basically can't use the equivalent of the auction house or trade with any players in the game on an Iron Man character. But you still, I don't know, I don't really like dying and losing my character if that's how it works. Don't forget to put Gizmo somewhere in your top 6. That dude is a class by himself. Awesome, thanks for your input. Yeah, sure. Oh, somebody did something. I don't even have the thing up, so I don't know what happened. Somebody did something. Thanks, though. Anyway, yeah, like, number 1 is Warrior, no doubt. Like, they're de facto number 1. They have the best burst in the game, and they have some good utility. They have the stun, and if you use a Rallying Cry or Commanding Shout, whatever it's called now, if you use that right, you're crazy. But their damage alone, even if they had nothing else, they would be number 1. Now, Rogues do a lot of damage. Bombkins do a lot of damage. Hunters do a lot of damage. Warlocks do a lot of damage. Everything at that point does a lot of damage, but what do they bring besides damage? That's what you have to start thinking about. So I think number 2 overall is Bombkin, because Bombkin brings, you know, the same damage, if not more, than anyone else. Especially good on spread damage, even better than other classes, even better than Warrior. But they bring Battle Res, which is infinitely useful, obviously. They bring the Silence, which is unbelievably useful in some dungeons. Very, very useful. And they bring other things like the Knockback, which not hugely useful, but still has some usage. They bring the Trent thing, although I guess nobody actually uses it. I think it's one of the coolest things in the game. They have these Trents that will taunt, which, yeah, once again, it doesn't seem like many people use them, but I think it's a very, very cool talent. And, of course, they have all the flexibility that the Druid class offers every other spec. Very survival oriented with certain talent builds. Very flexible. You know, they have a lot of speed. They could blink. You know, all of these things make Bombkin number 2. And then number 3, it's where it gets murky. So I don't know. Like, it depends on how much you value what Rogue actually does. Because I value it 0. Like, I have no value whatsoever to Shroud of Concealment. I don't ever use it. I've never done a dungeon at any point where I use Shroud of Concealment. But that doesn't mean it's not useful, you know? So I don't know. It's tough to say at that point. But I think I would probably, like, I would be inclined to put Hunter at 3 just because they have some amazing utility. Like, they're the only class in the game that can bring both Battle Res and Bloodlust, you know? The only class. They have both. But they also have Marksman, which is, like, really, really, really good single target damage. Like, way better than BM, you know? But BM is great overall damage. So it's like they're kind of like a win-win, you know? So I think I might have Hunter at number 3. Then number 4, I'd probably have to put Rogue. Just as a respect to Rogue's damage. And of course, Shroud of Concealment, very useful. And Rogue, once again, extremely survival oriented. They can pretty much survive anything. So, very good. Then after that, I think it would have to be Warlock. Warlock is the same things. They're not as mobile, but very good damage, battle res. Every once in a while, the portal's useful, not very often. But yeah, very survival oriented again, and heavy damage plus battle res, so that's good. And then after that, I would pick DK, even though there was very few Death Knights in the tournament, if at all. Death Knight does very good damage, slightly below the others, but still very good burst, single target especially. And they have Death Grip and Battle Res, which are extremely useful if you ask me. Hunters have Pet Stick and Taunt and save tanks. Yeah, exactly. Hunters have a lot of different, like, variable utility. Doesn't Gouge need the... Wait, doesn't Rogue need the back legendary? I don't know anything about it. Wait, who's number 1? Warriors. Yeah, Warriors number 1. I said that. This is from something... Oh, it has a Death Knight. Wait, what does it say? It's a barrel of Starlight Rose tea. It appears to have been aged such that the brew is sickeningly strong. As a Death Knight, tea strong enough to wake the dead is just what you need. Interesting. So what does this do? Oh, health and mana restoration. That might be pretty useful. Fuck yes, I'm a warrior. Can I get your weak ore somewhere? Yeah, I have a video on it, Captain Q. Just Google, like, Like, look on the, don't Google, go to the page itself. If you have any questions, let me know. Alright, let's go for this guy. DK can solo, they need nerf. No! Don't say that, Gizmo. I thought we were allies. Alright, so this is a relatively challenging part. Mostly because of this failed detonation thing. But you can, even when you're alone, you can still hide from it. So we will try, although it's a little bit harder to do. I've always been a BM hunter, and I play my hunter, prop pally, and holy on my priest. Nice. Yeah, I saw that, Edward. Yeah, that's not gonna happen this expansion, one way or the other. Broy, what's up, Shawnee? How you doing, man? You're from the Vanilla Screams. Wait, who? No, Banana was the mage. Oh, Gizmo, you mean? Yeah, Gizmo was there too. Gizmo played like a warrior or something though. He had like a really geared mage, but he never wanted to play it. Allah doesn't need that much. And sub are more a priority target AoE. Yeah, I think sub is what everybody's up to nowadays. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. When I make the tier list, I try to look at hybrids individually, but I just like rogue in general is what I'd be examining. Oh, rogue in general is what I would be examining. So it's too difficult to notice the trends. Like when you have 3 spec options, it's way too difficult to comment on trends in that manner. Anyway, after tier 2, it gets really messy. I don't even know who I would have where. Things that like you still have to give credit to is Demon Hunter, Mage, Ellie Shaman. Feral's really good right now. Windwalker's gotten a nice buff recently. It's like there's just a lot. Just like I don't know, man. It's almost foolish to make a tier list at this point on DPS because no matter who I have like here's a better question. Who would you have last? I think enhancement. I would have enhancement very low. I would have Shadow Priest very low. Maybe Rep Paladin. I don't know, but Rep Paladin does like such insane damage at times. Like I don't know. It's so hard to make that tier list. Like that's the one I dread making because there's so many options. You know. I don't know. Yeah, they didn't need to add 4 more servers or whatever it was. Wait, what's going on? Server is dead on Anathema, yeah. After Hellfire died, yeah. Shadow, yeah. Shadow, yeah. I think I would agree. Shadow just doesn't bring anything. All they bring is 1 stun. Alright. This is the easy one. Well, really, there's only one hard one.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
It's not. They didn't add 4 more servers now. Survival Hunter. Yeah, but Hunter would just like Hunter would be all one. Like that's the thing. The only thing that's broken up is Enhancement and Ellie, and Bombkin and Feral, because those are two different types of damage dealer within the same class. Everything else I would do per class. So like, you know, Warrior is getting the #1 slot, but I would be like assuming everybody's arms, you know? I wouldn't be talking about Fury at all. Same with Rogue, I'd be assuming everybody is sub or whatever, you know? How many servers? They have 3 right now. They closed the 4th one. The 4th one was like Zeth Kur or whatever the fuck that stupid shit was. They merged it with Elysium. So now it's just 3.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
Yeah, but it's not, I'm not gonna count survival.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
It would just be like pure theory, Chris. So it's difficult to assume legendaries, but at this point I think it would be safe to say, yeah. Like if everybody was playing the best that they possibly could, what would be the best, you know, how would you rank them? That's why it's so difficult, you know? And that's why it's so frustrating when I spend like just 5 hours on the recording alone and then somebody's like, what you said about this priest makes me think you've never played it. It's like, dude, man, fuck you. Seriously, eat a fucking dick. And the weirdest thing about those comments was like, they were so early in the video. It's like, are these people actually subscribers of mine? Because if so, I don't know what the fuck they're doing. The amount of times we talked about this priest being the worst healer on stream and in videos, it's like constantly, yet they're coming out with this aggression. I think like what happened was somebody linked my video in a Discord somewhere, and all of these priest lovers came out of the fucking woodwork. It's kind of funny.
Run away, little girl. Run away. Run away, little girl. Run away.
Maybe I should recruit a paid WoW player for me too, to just come here and press buttons while I'm fucking AFK. This is so boring. This is like the thing that I hate the most about soloing. I'm just sitting here doing my rotation. There's like, this mob can't kill me. It's gonna take me 5 minutes to kill it. There's nothing, no mechanics or anything that I have to do. I'm just sitting here pressing buttons over and over again. Pretty much, that's what happens with those top 5 things. Yeah, exactly. It's you kind of just, it's like the trade-off, you know. Like it's a very affluent topic. Like I'm gonna get a lot of views from it, but I'm also gonna get a lot of comments. And usually those comments, it's very rare that those comments, I don't know though. Sean, he was like, man, this video, you did such a good job with it on the tank one, so that was cool to see. Blood OP nerf, please? No, don't nerf it. Stop it. Stop telling people that. Warrior, Bombkin, Rogue, Hunter, DK, Warlock, Feral, Mage, Ellie, Ret, Demon Hunter, Enhanced, Priest. Okay, so you'd have Demon Hunter down at the bottom 3. So tier 1, number 1, Warrior. Tier 2, number 1, Hunter. Tier 3, number 1, Feral, Mage, then Ellie. And then tier 4, number 1 is Ret, then Demon Hunter, then Enhanced, and Priest. I think I could go with that. I think I can go with that. Seems pretty logical. What would you say if somebody said Demon Hunter tier 4 lol? Like how would you, what would you say about that? Bottom 2 is way worse than bottom 4, yeah. Hey Tokes, what's up, buddy? How's it going? You got your own guild, right? That's correct, Sean. Oh yeah, this food, we can get this food. Herbalism has taught you much about natural foodstuffs. This is definitely edible. It's a tray of treats. It looks like this tray is particularly has been infused with some strange arcane magic. But this one sucks, doesn't it? What does this give? Maximum health. Like that's just useless. So shitty. Is it exclusive? Sort of. It's a raiding guild, so I don't want to just spam invite people, you know. But I would invite you if you were 110. But I can't just be like inviting level 1s and shit. That's a good point, actually. What's this list about? I was AFK. We were just talking about, like, people ask when I'm gonna make the damage tier list, and I told them like why I haven't made it yet, basically. And then we were talking about like somebody asked like what do you think is the best damage dealers? And I was like, yeah, but that's the easy part. The best damage dealers are slam dunks right now. But the worst damage dealers, they're the ones that make that tier list difficult to make. Because it's kind of minute at that point, like why the worst are the worst, you know? I don't know. And also, that's a good point, actually. It only brings a stun, so just like Shadow Priest. It's such a big deviation from what I used to have about... Demon Hunter used to be like the best burst in the game. Before like Warrior and Rogue got all this power. I don't know where they even got it from, to be fair, but... They used to be so good at like just AoE burst in general. And single target too to some degree. So now that they're at the bottom, I have to re-examine their strengths and weaknesses. My mage still in the guild? I don't know. It's a good question. Probably not. You haven't been on it in how long? Since MOP? I don't know. I don't really kick people very often, but obviously if you logged on it, you'd be welcome back. Oh, the helm, that's right. Yeah, okay. Hold on, let's just focus on this. I really don't want to wipe it all in here. We could avoid it. Last time I streamed this, I wiped a bunch because I was reading chat. We'll like read chat after mobs while we wait for dancing room weapon and shit. Takes so long to kill this shit, man. That's the problem, like it moves from like further and further each time I run there, so it's kind of annoying. Constantly have to reposition it. Not my favorite thing to do. If I do it like perfectly, it won't move much, but man, I really hope this next one isn't the eye one. And maybe the eye will DC and won't come. Such a fucking pain. I wish I was a blacksmith so I could trap the eye. That would be the ideal situation. The eye takes so fucking long to kill. It's gonna take me like 10 minutes to kill that thing. It's so ridiculous.
The emissary must be notified.
What are you waiting
Yeah, it's the
for?
eye. All right, I'm gonna kill myself. IRL. No, don't say that. It's not funny. I don't have food on, by the way. Okay. Anyway, let's read the chat. Let's see. Well, I asked that, and then my internet died. Huh? That's a weird coincidence. Wait, XP pots. What's going on? What are those XP pots, and should I buy them? Oh yeah, I don't know about that. I don't think it works like Cop said. Last time I checked Armory, I was still in the guild. We can check. I think the problem with making those lists is that you have those people that are naturally at the top player of the spec example. Yeah, it's true, I guess. Hey, look, a distraction. Where? I don't see one. Oh yeah, Alex's character's still in the guild? Wait, your character's name was Alex? Oh yeah, I forgot you changed it. 659 item level, dude. That's pretty good, man. That was like, yeah, you made it halfway through Nighthold or something. Or not Nighthold, Highmall. That's cool. Dralina. Let's see if it's still in the guild. Yep, still there. 1 year ago. Alex Central. Let's see if Alex Central is still in the guild. Oh yeah, no, I never invited him to the guild. Quit on Bracken Spore. Yeah, that's right. That's right. 585 eye level. That's pretty good, Gizmo. All right. All right, here we go. It's gonna take forever. It says 1 year, but oh. Okay. Well, I didn't know that. That's annoying. It's just, I think it's like, it doesn't, like the in-game thing doesn't know how to differentiate between 1 year and 2 years. So unless it's a full 2 years, it doesn't show anything. That is fucking ridiculous. I can't believe that just happened. Oh, we're definitely gonna have mob count. We're not gonna have to go backwards for mobs at all. Stupid trees, man. I don't know. I like trees in the game, but it's like so annoying when you try to have like a heads down thing and you got the and you got the tree stand there. Oh yeah, that might be right actually. Man, this next, I'm not looking forward to fighting this eye, guys. Does anybody want to log on? No, no, that's illegal. Fuck. I was going to say, does anybody want to log on to my account and fight the eye for me? Because I really don't want to fight this thing. Dude, foliage and rafters and shit like that? Yeah, yeah, same here, to be honest. It's not as severe for, I know you have a heal that's based on that, but it's not as severe for me. But when I played my Holy Paladin all the time, I always used to throw the hammer down on the ground and it would hit trees and shit. And that's like a 1 minute CD, you know? Like, one of the biggest CDs Paladins had at the time. It was pretty ridiculous. But it happens all the time with Death and Decay. More so, I was just complaining about the actual, ability to see. 90% of the time I have a top-down view, and sometimes my Sanctify lands on... Yeah, that happens to me all the time with the abilities, too. It's really annoying. That's why I don't use the, everybody's like, oh, you don't need to use the reticle anymore. You can do that. It's like, well, I could, but if my mouse cursor is on objects, like, I wouldn't be able to tell, you know? If my mouse cursor is on an object that I can't realize it's on, and I waste the fucking global, it's a little bit less important than doing it right.
What are you waiting for? Check out that noise.
Alright, here we go. Really annoying mob. So the reason it's so annoying is because of this. Damage dealt reduced by 25%. And that is going to stack up to 75%. Unless I can prevent it, which I can with AMS. So every once in a while I'll be able to drop it off entirely. But as you see here, my DPS is plummeting. There's another way to break it, but I don't think it's worth it. It's a lot of effort. It does work, but it's a lot of effort. The way you would do it is you line of sight it right before he starts, and then by the time he gets to you, it's worth it. I guess we can try. I fucked it up. Anyway, we'll AMS the next one. Why can't I can't see the thing. There we go. Alright, there we go. If you time it right, though, you will get no stacks at all. I didn't time it right, so I'm still gonna get one, or actually get 2 stacks. That's not what I wanted to do at all. Funny that I got higher arena achievement. Oh, really? What the fuck? You did arena on US? When the hell did you do that? You're... where did you see that, Chris? Was it a live stream? Where you pulled everything? I did arena to gear up. Oh, that's cool. Oh, was it Faldor? Was it somebody in the guild, you mean? Alright, let's see if we can time this right. If you time it with... No, yeah, I did it wrong again. Oh, no, I almost did it right. You have to... Oh my god, now I'm gonna die. Oh no, now I'm definitely dead. Wow, that was close. Holy shit. Is the speed bonus thing, or the speed debuff thing, makes it so like you almost die. There we go. Do it with 0 seconds left, and then you get no refresh. And I should get no stacks. Perfect. Alright, so that's... Yeah, that's as good as we're gonna get damage-wise. Now, was a pug with like greens and blues? Oh, damn. That's cool. Let's see. We'll try it again. So I think if we run at 3, we need to move the guy a little bit though. All right, move at 3. 4, 3 now. Yeah, there we go. So now by the time he catches up, the thing would have dropped. And I could actually use that to my advantage with Dancing Room Weapon up. But I can only do it with the speed boost when the speed boost is available, because I don't, like, you get slowed so much that I wouldn't actually be able to do it otherwise. Anyway, it just takes a while. It's not actually difficult. It's kind of boring. But this is the calm before the storm. We've been in here for an hour and a half now. Calm before the storm, truly, because once... Oh, man, that boss. I'm so scared. I'm probably going to die to it a lot, honestly. Like, we might be here for a while. Well, it was a live stream at one point where the group thought you sucked. Where the group thought I sucked, damn. Oh, was that... Well, I was doing it with Raging Fart or whatever. It was the 10i. Or it was a 9i, I don't even know. It was a pretty low key. And the healer was like... Raging Fart was like, he's gonna solo it. And the healer's like, no, he's not. Yeah, that was just the other day. That guy was... man, I still got pissed about thinking about that. People think I can't fucking solo shit. Like, what a joke. I like mob PvP though. Oh yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that was that Wednesday? It must have been Wednesday. That was Wednesday's stream. Hoes go for me. How about 13% left in this boss, guys? This shit sucks. It takes so long, man. How long have we been fighting this thing for? Probably like over 5 minutes by now, right? I think he got high rating with instant deep freeze. Yeah. That was when a lot of skill was involved in playing mage. You guys remember how much skill there was in mage? God damn it! I went way too early because there was like nothing to indicate how long I needed to go. Hey Minx, what's up? How's it going? Suck. What's up? Well, to be fair, just from watching your Mythic Plus runs, most people out there cannot actually solo things. I mean, how many people have you actually found with? That's true. That's a good point. I am crazy good, but I don't know. I'm just interested in improvement more than most, I think is the thing. I wouldn't say I'm like naturally skilled at the game, but I'm always looking for a way that I can improve myself, and a lot of people aren't. That's the difference. A lot of people are fucking satisfied being like 1 of 9 mythic, you know? Alright, well at least we know the final one is going to be the quick one. One of 9 lol, yeah, exactly. Killed Mythic, killed Jaden 5 times. Oh, that's cool. Congrats, man. I will never see the fight, unfortunately. Shit's a pain. Yeah, I can imagine. We're still stuck on Mistress. Although we had like 5 single-digit pulls this week. So next week it'll die, hopefully. It's really funny though. I have to air this grievance. Like, if we're gonna talk about this. There was like a situation where we kept wiping in phase 1 because people were killing the ads so quickly. The third set of the ads that come out were dying like somehow very quickly, which is it's like 2 minutes into the fight. So I don't know. One way or the other, they were dying like so insanely quick that we were just we wiped like 20 times to it. And I was like, guys, what the fuck? Like seriously, like. And then it got to the point where I had to like start like looking at the damage and picking up people and being like, you stop damaging them, stop fucking attacking them. So I told this bombkin in the guild, he's a good player, but I told him, I was like, listen, you don't starfall at this time. Like you could do it for the rest of the fight. I don't even give a fuck. But stop this. You're doing like more than double the damage to these ads that everybody else is doing. And he throws like a fucking hissy fit about it. Starts freaking out, doesn't use Starfall for like the rest of the fight, and then I look at his log and he's got 62 points in his weapon, and he's complaining about me like preventing him from doing good damage. It's like, dude, go fucking do world quests. Like, what the fuck? You got 62 points in your weapon and you're complaining about me not letting you use Starfall. Like, dude, shit like that is just, man, I can't get over that. Hey Metro, thanks, or good luck with the solo. Thanks, Dimiantas Rogue. Thanks, buddy. Wait, what? So, how is the Diablo MMO so far? I quite after the RNG equals gameplay. What are we talking about? Diablo. I don't know. I haven't played Diablo in a long time. Sure you will, Metro. You have to run Jesse through all the mythic. Yeah, I guess that's a good point, actually. Yeah. I don't know though. Like once Antorus comes out, it'll probably be super easy. So I'm sure we'll do it. But that's all my damage. Exactly. It's like, I don't really care, man. Like, we're wiping because of it, so it's like, you gotta stop. And like, you just fucking threw like a hissy fit. And then they were still, like later in the evening, they were still dying. Like, it was like still dying a little bit too early. So it's like, should I just take Lunar Strike out of my abilities as well? It's like, dude, come on, man. You got 62 points in your weapon. Just do it, I'm telling you. Do it, I'm telling you. Have you caught Sai's Mistress progression? On and off. He streams early. I can't really watch it. Yo, on the real, Mistress progression kind of brings out the worst in everyone. Yeah, of course. That's what I said, man. I said that at the beginning. Like, it's the hardest fight in there. That's what happens. Frustration equals annoyance equals hate, I guess. Best way to describe it, you know? That's how it goes. Been there dozens of times before. Not my first rodeo. We've fought bosses that have, you know, borderline broken up the guild at times. But you got to get through it. The boss will die eventually. And when it does, all of that will be a distant memory, you know? So, people got to listen. They got to know that I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Even though at sometimes I may not. Doesn't really matter. Hey, Matt, what's up, buddy? How's it going? Pores as well, pros as well. What's up, buddy? I need to use anger for focus. That's true, actually. Yeah. All right. Well, we're almost done with trash here. Let's get this back on the screen. We're almost done with trash, and then it's time for the hardest part of the dungeon, I'd imagine. Claxy progression. Claxy was probably like let's think about. I'm trying to think of the the worst progressions, the ones that have been the worst. Claxy and Garrosh that was probably the 1-2 punch. That was probably like the worst 2 progressions I've ever gone through. But besides that, Hagara was definitely the worst. Hagara is number 1. Hagara is when the guild almost broke up permanently. And yeah, that's definitely the worst. That raid was just so shitty, though, to be fair. Like, that was literally the worst raid there. Dragon Soul, it's such a joke. It is my first rodeo. Even Sisters wasn't shit compared to Mistress. Sisters like the real trial progression. Yeah, yeah. Yep. Yeah, you'll feel it, man. Once we finally... We're going to get it next week. One way or the other. It'll be a very good feeling. It's a very tough fight, no doubt. Hey, Tommy Wallace. What's up, buddy? What's up, buddy? How's it going? That's definitely the... I would say... I mean, obviously I haven't done... I've heard Avatar is very difficult as well, but... Yeah, if it's harder than that, I would be surprised, because that fight has so many different places that you could fuck up on. If you make a mistake on any of them, it's usually a wipe. And it's not even that. It actually, like, the fight changes because of the damage we have. So it's like a really weird challenge. It's very strange. I love joining on Galaxy Progression. Yeah, well, that was back when he was terrible. It's really funny now to see him top of the meters. It's like it's hard to remember a time when he was the worst damage dealer in the raid. I mean, we had to sit him for Crosus. He literally did not do enough damage for Crosus for us to kill the fight. So when he would close the door, oh my god, I forgot about that. Yeah, and deleted his helm. Yeah, that's true. Forgot all about all those things. All right, guys. I'm actually going to piss real quick because this is going to take a while. I'll be right back. Oh, that's not the right button. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Okay, so let's lay out the problems that we're going to have happen here. And maybe I'll be wrong. It's definitely possible. But in the past, this fight is the hardest fight in here for a large number of reasons. Number one reason is because a lot of health, obviously, so it's going to take a long time. But every time she does Burning Intensity, you take more fire damage, effectively. I think it increases the ad's fire damage, too. All I know is at the end, it's very intense. When did you get a legendary chest? Last Tuesday, so about 10 days ago. I just got the self-res cloak on Priest. Yeah, it's really good. It's actually really good, Matt. Anyway, so yeah. The longer the fight goes, the more damage she does. So that's a really big problem. Now, the other problem is the ads. The ads are going to do a lot of damage, so we do need to kill them. I imagine on 15 it's not going to be any easier, but we also need to interrupt her ability, because on top of her doing more damage, if she actually hits me with that health debuff thing, I will not be able to survive it. So this is a very, very, very tough fight. I could AMS one, and if I miss an interrupt, you know, or if I don't have interrupt up for some reason, I could still survive it. But this is going to really push me to the limit. Now, since the last time I did this, I got the chest, which is incredible. I've gotten a 935 Anger Boda, which is incredible. I'm pretty sure I had the Alchemy Stone. I don't think I've gotten any other upgrades, though. But I have also gotten, of course, more artifact power leading to the Netherlight Crucible and stuff. So we'll see. A lot of times you can die on purpose. Yeah, exactly. It's really, really good. All right, so let's see. Do we have everything? We got food on. All right, so let's give it a try. Bloodlust. Pot. Let's go.
Henchmen? I'll burn you myself.
So Burning Intensity increases damage by 10%. And the one, so that's it. Withering Soul. That's what we need to interrupt. Doing a good amount of damage to her, though. The good thing about this is there's only ever going to be one ad. Well, I mean, they could stack up, of course, but the ad itself will never actually, let's just AMS that. The ad itself will never actually, they won't spawn multiple, so.
It will amuse
Burning Intensity, now she does 20% more fire damage.
Beware.
Another fire patch. Of course, if I don't kill him fast enough, which is pretty much what was happening last time, it's really difficult to kill him fast enough, to be honest.
Beware.
It's like, this is what happens. Like the final one is dying as the new one's spawning. And it's kind of leaving me in a situation where I just can't kill her fast enough. So I don't know what the right option is here. That's bad. So now I have 1 stack of this. That's really bad. I don't know how much that actually affects me or when it goes away and shit, but...
Beware.
Oh, I just got a 2nd stack of it. That's probably a wipe already. I'm playing very poorly. Oh, we'll try it. See if... It sometimes drops off. I'm not really sure why. It doesn't seem to have a duration on it, but I've had it drop off multiple times. As you see, I'm already taking an immense amount of damage.
Beware.
I will have rune weapon back up soon, though. Let's AMS it. I'm not really sure what causes it to go away.
It will amuse me to watch you.
But she now has 60% extra fire damage.
Beware.
A bit early into the fight, really. Only 68%. Almost missed another interrupt there. There's no way to get rid of it, I guess, huh? It's definitely fallen off me before. I don't really understand how, but it's definitely fallen off me before.
I'm feeling positively radiant.
Beware.
Use this situation to my advantage to get a bigger umbilicus. And we'll just kill the higher health one so the other one dies to cleave. And I got another so it actually fell off me. Did anybody notice what caused it to fall off? I just realized now. So let's go ahead and pop everything here. We got to try to catch up a bit.
Beware.
Rune weapon will help kill the ads, so we don't have to worry about that. Was random drop off. Yeah, there was nothing that triggered it, huh? And maybe it has some kind of hidden duration that they don't actually tell you about.
Beware.
We did a good amount of damage in that window, but I don't know, it's not really ramping up too bad. I think I had her at like 20 stacks last time I did this. So, yeah, we'll see. I just interrupted that. That was stupid. I'm definitely going to get 2 stacks. I wonder if you could line of sight it or something. Oh no, I still only have 1 stack. I keep interrupting the wrong thing. God, stop it. Might not actually be a problem though.
I'm feeling positively radiant.
2 stacks. Probably a wipe at this point.
Beware.
Playing very poorly. We're at sub 50 though. So another 11 stacks are probably in the cards, but I don't know if that's a problem. It definitely is if this 2 health thing stays on me. I do feel like I'm quite surviving a lot easier than I was, but not really doing a lot more damage than I was. And of course, if I tab and interrupt the wrong target, that's happened to me before as well. That's always a reason to wipe.
Positively radiant.
Beware.
Falling behind severely in terms of damage now. 3 ads are probably going to be out before I kill these 2. Yeah, I messed that one.
It will amuse me to watch you melt.
Beware.
Managed to kill the other ones right just in the nick of time. I don't know. Oh, that was close. All right, so the stacks are off me. So I guess we've gotten some kind of internal reset there, I suppose, like an actual duration. Even though it says there's none.
It will amuse me to watch you melt.
Try to interrupt the embers with the actual like the death grip instead. Alright, we got rune weapon up again, so let's quickly kill these imps. I didn't get it, and I used my interrupt, so that's bad. See, it seems to like she doesn't do it the same time every time either. That's kind of been a problem.
Beware.
Four minutes on lust. So she's hitting very hard now at this point. 170% increase. Especially with the health thing, this is really bad at this point. Yeah, mess this one.
Mortal flesh, so pretty when it burns.
Beware.
No, 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 Jesus Christ. That was stupid. Why does my damage just fall off so heavily? I need these ads to not be alive anymore.
It will amuse me to watch you melt.
Beware.
Yeah.
Mortal flesh, so pretty when it burns.
Beware.
Two minutes into lust again. That might actually be the reason we survived this.
Watch you melt.
Beware.
Just AMS it. I think the chest is really carrying me right now. I should be dead by now, like surely. This boss should definitely be killing me right now. 22 stacks. That's just nuts. 22 stacks on this difficulty. Seems like that should be a death sentence, right? And we got rune weapon back up. I think we're all set. We're gonna one-shot this. I don't see how it can get like dramatically worse all of a sudden.
Mortal flesh, so pretty when it burns.
Beware.
All right, we did it. Wow, that's pretty nuts.
My
We
funeral.
one-shot it. Interesting.
Glorious.
All right, let's talk about this. Let's see. Josh, what's up? Sorry I missed you. Focus interrupt might be a help to not interrupt wrong one. Yeah, I need to. Joshua Short as well. What's up, man? 1 million DPS, 1 million HPS. Oh yeah, look at that. That's funny. And tanking a boss solo. Yep, DKs are totally balanced. AMS made it go off. It looks like, I don't know about that, but he dropped the stacks 3 times. The one time was AMS, yeah. At least those imps don't drop sanguine. Oh god. Whoa, I just wandered into some Russian stream or something. Almost made me motion sick to try to keep up with the speech. Why does it seem like English speakers are the only ones? I know. They don't speak 100 miles an hour, yeah. We do if it's just you can't understand English, maybe. A bit focused on soloing. Yeah, sorry. Needed to kill that boss. That's it. We're done. It's just fucking easy mode. All right, let's go kill this boss. Make sure there's no surprises here. And then we'll go, oh, whoops. And then we'll go get the percentage we need. I can't believe I just one-shot that. I wiped like 8 or 9 times to that last time I did that on 13. So really, I think the chest, let's see how much Blood Plague healed for. Look at that umbilicus, though. Oh, but the Starlight Rose Brew coming up big. Interesting. Interesting. That's a bit sketchy. Oh, wow. That did a lot. That healed for 87 million. Almost as much as Umbilicus. Okay, well, maybe that's why that was so easy then. I kind of feel a little cheesy of that.
My informants claim that
That's
a Burning
unfortunate.
Legion spy is attending this
Oh, well.
party.
Still completing the dungeon. Not my fault. Not my fault that they make stupid ass fucking mechanics in these dungeons. Starlight Rose Brew is one of the buffs that you can get. It was like a cask of wine in one of those carts, and it was like, because you're a Death Knight, you could drink this brew or some shit like that. Some RP shit. Got my blood decay to 943. Yeah, it's so fun, right? It's awesome. So really, we just kind of got handed that kill. But hey, it's not my fault. Blizzard wants to make these stupid RNG mechanics. It's not my fault. That was probably like the reason we killed that fight, honestly. Although, I don't know, man. I guess it's healing. How often is it healing? 3% every... Okay, that's a lot. I guess that's a lot. I don't know. The buffs are part of the dungeon. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I agree. The problem is, like, if I didn't have that, would I have been able to do it, you know? I don't know. And it's not like I can just keep resetting it until I finally get it. Wait, did I not get this one? Okay, I hate doing this alone. Gloves, no cape, long sleeves, mail, dark vest. What is the weekly reward for 15? It's just more AP. You don't get any more loot. 15 is not like the highest that you need to do right now. Okay, so gloves. He's got no cape. That guy's like got everything wrong. This guy's got no gloves, no cape, dark vest, long sleeves. He doesn't have long sleeves. He's got 4 out of the 5. That guy's got long sleeves, no gloves. Dark vest? That's not a dark vest. That's a light vest, right? I think so. I think that's a light vest. Well, he's got a cape anyway, so that's not him. That sword looks way too big on a knife on. Oh, yeah, look at that. That's some Dark Souls level shit right there. I love that. That's my favorite part about this game right now. Such big-ass weapons sometimes. That guy's got a cape. This guy doesn't. This is him. Oh, no, he has a cape. Fuck. It's not him. So it's got to be in this pack. This is him there. Oh, he doesn't have long sleeves, so it's this guy. No, he's got a cape. What? Oh, he has gloves. Oh, fuck. Right, we gotta do this all over again. It's probably that first guy then. This is him. Wait, it's not him? Wait, what? I hate this thing. I really do. This is like my least favorite part of this. all dungeons right now.
Yes. Farewell.
Okay. So the guy has gloves, so this guy's not him. I don't know how it's not that guy. Gloves, no cape. Oh, he doesn't have long sleeves. Seems like none of them have long sleeves. This guy has long sleeves. It's this guy, huh? Long sleeves, no cape. Yeah, it's this guy. Alright, well that went pretty well, I'd say. It sucks when you're doing this with someone who doesn't have DBM. Yeah, I agree. What the hell? It's like Little Wigs or some shit like that. I guess it's like a newer version of Big Wigs. This is probably the most annoying part of any dungeon in Legion. Yeah, this dungeon's really cool in terms of its layout, but it's kind of annoying. Some of the mechanics of it are not fun. There's 3 things that I don't like about it. That right there. The fact that everything patrols. and the fact that the buffs are completely random. It should be the same buffs or something every week. I don't know how they could do it, but it's stupid as is, if you ask me. I can't believe how easy that was. If I had that same buff, I probably could have done like a 17 or 18. That was like no challenge at all. The only thing that was remotely challenging was like the ads were dying very slowly at one point. I don't know how that, it was just seemed like random though. Maybe I was like not getting crits or something. I don't know. Sometimes there'd be like, it would be like borderline 3 ads up, and then the other times they were dying well within the time. That's why you bring Demon Hunter? Yeah. I guess it would be a lot easier as Vengeance all around. That 3% health thing though, that makes me think any tank could do this. If you actually had that on a tank without healing, like a tank that's naturally going to take a lot of damage, like that might actually make the whole dungeon soloable. Although I don't know how you would get to it. That's the problem. You still have to get to it. Well, this is going to take me less than 2 hours probably, so that's good. We still have a long time to go for the fighting of the boss, but that boss should be easy. Especially with this health thing, like I should never have any trouble now. I didn't realize how overpowered that was. How do you get that weapon appearance? It's from killing every single rare on the on Argus. Kill one of every rare on Argus. It's a long process because they're not always up, obviously. Like they're almost never up. So just completing a 15, is that a guaranteed piece of loot? Is that, I can't remember. I need to really like take a look at a graph or something that shows you. I think completing a 15, every single person gets loot. But if you upgraded the key, somebody has a chance at a second piece. Is that right? Or maybe that's 16. Does that take a while? Yeah, it's gonna take multiple days, maybe weeks. Because like I said, like they're not all up, you know? There's only like, say like 8 of them up a day or something. Probably more than that, but you could probably get like half of them done in the first day. But then after that, you just gotta keep waiting until they are actually up. Which is a real pain because unless you're constantly doing the world quests, like it's one of those achievements that you really don't want to try to do. You want to just get by accident, get most of them by accident. Because if you have no interest in doing the world quests out there and you're just every day checking for like 20 different rares. Actually, I think there's an add-on for it. So yeah, I'm an idiot. Forget that. There's an add-on that shows you which rares are up each day. So yeah, just do that. That's what I should have did, but I didn't know about the add-on until I had already only had one left. Mortal Flash, so pretty when it burns. That should be like the new fucking sub emote or something. She had like 25 stacks too. That was pretty nuts. That was just easy though, thanks to that healing thing. I assume that's what it was. I mean, that did a lot of healing. It didn't do as much as I don't know. It still did a lot less than like Deathstrike and shit, but it was probably the reason that was easy. I probably could have done it. Like I definitely think I could have done it without it, because Umbilica still did more, right? So still like my natural heals did more, but and it probably made Blood Plague overheal a lot. I don't know. You gonna be on this weekend? It is. I wouldn't mind doing some, but I have a lot of work to do this weekend. The problem is NLD or ALDS is tonight. Yankees are playing again. Then actually the game should start here soon. Anyway, so ALDS tonight. Then we have like 6 hours of meetings tomorrow. So I'm not gonna really be able to stream or do Mythic Plus. I'll probably still play, but I won't be able to do Mythic Plus. And then I don't know what I'm doing Sunday, so I think ALDS is still going on Sunday, so I don't know. Can you show the talents you're using? Sure. Oh, well, can't see it because of that, but yeah. I wouldn't mind doing some today, though, if you have time. Like, I'm done with this already, so I still have like 3 more hours to stream. So this is gonna take like another half hour, and then I'm gonna have to stop streaming for a bit, just so the VOD gets published separately, and then I'll start streaming again. And I'll be doing 5 mans for like at least 2-3 hours. So ideally we can just do something that's like actual, like a good key, instead of me doing 12s and shit all day.
Excellent. Now that we have the key, the way to the balcony should be open. It's time to put an end to Elisand.
Yeah, we'll see what I get. Maybe we'll get something good. Oh, well, we got 14 coins, but I mean, go to English. Oh, wait. I would love to do some today, but I have to wait from... Oh, I see. Yeah, it sucks. Yeah, well, that's fine. I'll just pug. Yeah, tomorrow. I don't know, maybe tomorrow evening. But the problem is I need to, we have like 6 different meetings tomorrow, but they're spaced out throughout the day in like a really unfortunate way, so. Yeah, on the weekend, yeah. Saturday, I'm gonna be, so let's look one more time. Saturday's the first, oh wait, cops message me.
Consider this your chance to correct it. Dispose of these outsiders. I must return to the Nighthold.
Anyway, so yeah. So on Saturday we have the first meeting is with Zetsu at 10 a.m. Then Fizzles at 11. Then Shadow Swords at 12. Then Bananas at 3. Then Soul Lame Likes at 5. So there's like a couple periods in between there where I potentially could play some WoW. But like, it's probably not, I don't know. Cool, when you take a break, I'll start streaming then. Got to get my viewer content day going. Oh yeah, sure. No, you should not stream just because I'm streaming. Like, if you're going to stream seriously, you're going to have to stream when other people are streaming.
Finally, I'll make this quick.
Trying to skip this by double tapping my stream. Forgot it's live. Skip it.
Beware.
What are you having meetings for? We're having the we're trying to hire paid paid video editors, and Banana is somebody who is interested in potentially doing it.
If you blink, you bleed.
Weak stream is a medical condition. What's that mean? Oh, weak. I get you. Talking about urine. That's funny.
If you blink, you bleed. Death by 1,000 cuts.
Wait, what? I guess it's just my gear. I'm 865. What the fuck? 860. Dude, you're like almost 80 item levels lower than I am. Yeah, no shit. It's your gear. Go to Argus, man. You should be able to get to like 915 after spending like less than a week on Argus.
Death by 1,000 cuts.
Buy the alchemy trinket. This thing is gonna carry you if you're blood DK.
For the Grand Magistrates.
I know, but your streams are so awesome. Yeah, I mean that's the thing. That really like fucked me too. When Sai started streaming again, I like stopped streaming because I was like, oh, I want to watch Sai. But I realized we can both stream.
The wind slices to the bone. I will speed you towards your demise.
Beware.
I will speed you towards
Clear some of those stuns. You can clear them with anti-magic shell or Icebound Fortitude, obviously. It's not my main lol. Have 16 lol 110. Well, I don't know what you're asking then.
Beware.
I will speed you towards your demise.
Hope for a Titan Forge. It would be pretty cool. Someday I'm gonna get like some massive upgrade from soloing, and it's gonna be like the awesomest shit ever. And the good part about it is I only ever really I'll only be recording and streaming soloing, so it's always gonna happen on camera if it happens. Soloing at 15, yeah, it was actually not hard at all, but mostly because I got lucky with this Starlight Rose brew thing.
Bleed for the Grand Magistrates. The wind slices to the bone.
Ah, that was sucky. Doesn't matter.
I will speed you towards your demise.
Beware.
Bleed for the Grand Magistrates. Death by
Beware.
1,000 cuts. I will speed you towards your demise.
Beware.
I love how he just swings the weapon with one hand. That's pretty nuts. Look at this animation. I never actually paid much
If you
attention
blink,
to this.
you bleed.
It's pretty cool.
The wind
Beware.
slices to the bone.
You gotta slice through the umbilicus first, buddy. Slices to the bone. Not on a
I will
blood
speed
decay,
you towards your
unfortunately for you.
demise.
Beware.
I will speed you towards your demise.
We all gotta die sometime, Melandris. Unfortunately, you're the only one speeding towards their demise. Like a beast,
I will
yeah.
speed you towards your
My
demise.
do is horde. Oh,
Beware.
my demon hunter or my death knight, I guess. My death knight is horde. I want
I
to
will
get
speed
soloing
you towards your
mythics.
demise.
Step 1, get gear.
Death by
Beware.
1,000 cuts.
Get gear that would be worse. You have gear that would be worse than Mythic 0. What Mythic 0 would drop at this
Bleed
point.
for the Grand Magistrates.
Beware.
Main is human paladin with an I. You're not very good at spelling, huh? It's weird.
Bleed for the Grand Magistrates.
You should be able to just do 15s with 4 DPS, no healer needed. Not really, because some of the things get actually harder when you're not
If
alone.
you blink, you bleed.
And I don't know, I guess it's definitely better. Like, it'd be better if I had damage dealers with me. But they're gonna die. Like, they will definitely die, right?
Bleed
The only
for
reason
Grand
I'm not dying is
Magistrates.
because I'm a blood DK, you know? So, like, the only real feasible thing would be to do this with other blood DKs. Because, like, actual damage dealers, they're never... Like, I'm gonna be fighting this boss for, like, 5 minutes, you know?
Beware.
I'm gonna be fighting this boss for, like, 5 minutes. You can't expect damage dealers to survive without healing for 5 minutes. It's just not possible, you know?
Bleed for the Grand Magistrates.
Slice through bone shield.
Slices to the bone.
That's a dude, by the way.
I will speed you towards your demise.
Those imps, for example. Yeah, exactly. That's the one real example in this dungeon. Those imps, there would be 5 of them. That fight would be a lot harder if there was 5 of them. You understand? Like, if there was just not, like, if there wasn't only one, I wouldn't be able to do this dungeon. I would never, ever, ever be able to kill 5 imps before another 5 came out. It would never happen. I would just be fighting ads for the entire duration of the dungeon. So, or of the boss fight.
I will speed you towards your demise. Death by 1,000 cuts.
104, sweet man. What were you playing again? I can't remember.
If
A
you
warrior?
blink, you bleed.
Didn't 5x Vengeance do Court
Beware.
24? I don't know, maybe. That would be news to me, but I wouldn't be surprised whatsoever. Court 24, what the fuck?
If you blink,
What was that,
you
a while
bleed.
ago?
You can't
Beware.
counter what you can't see.
Now, I kind of wish I did have like a
You
group
blink,
to just
you
do
bleed.
shit like that. It would be a lot of fun, honestly. It's just such a, it feels like such a waste of time because you get like, you'd be getting like way better chances at gear just running 10s over and
I
over
will
again, but
speed you towards
it's
your
just still really
demise.
fun to think about doing something like that challenging.
Death by
Beware.
1,000 cuts.
And doing
If
it
you
with people who
blink,
like
you
actually
bleed.
want a challenge. Like, I don't know, a lot of people in the guild, they would say they would do it, but
Beware.
as soon as we got to a point where it was like very challenging and we were wiping constantly, they would want to stop.
I will speed you towards your demise. The wind
Beware.
slices to the bone.
Arms warrior, sweet, cool. So it's a good choice. You picked the
I will speed you
the
towards your
strongest spec in the
demise.
game right now, damage-wise. And Banana
Beware.
plays it too, so if you have any questions, He could help you with it.
Bleed for the Grand Magistrates. Death by 1,000 cuts. If you blink, you bleed.
Beware.
I kind of wish there was a way, man. Now that I know I can do this so easily on 15, it makes me think like, man, I could probably have done it on like 17 or something. It's really, I think a lot of it is that healing thing. So maybe if we ever get a court 16, we'll try it. But I don't. It's not good. But I don't know if how it would go. Without that healing thing, I think it would have been a lot harder. Okay, this is really bad. Stop dying, please. Thank you. Where are these? I don't even see them.
I will speed you towards your demise.
Beware.
Oh my god, I keep getting hit by this too.
I will speed you towards your demise.
Beware.
Alright, you see the Mythic World Dungeon? The Blood DK team died. Oh, you're talking about that Australian team in Neltharian's Lair? Yeah, I saw that. Or was that a Chinese team? I don't know.
Beware.
Yeah, I did see that though. That was funny.
Elisande, forgive me.
Alright, let's go get mob count.
I have many lucky doos. You like?
We actually need a lot.
We may have missed our chance.
Nice job. Yeah, that fight's easy. That's like the easiest. That fight's like easier than the first boss. Originally, I thought it was gonna be the hardest boss because I thought those like clones that he summons that increase the damage he does. I thought that was gonna just keep going over and over again. I'd never done it long enough to realize that it didn't work that way. But yeah, obviously, that is how it works. So it just stops spawning them at some point. So what other buffs were there? There was the healer one, which I don't think I could do it all right. It has to be, or maybe it's not even a healer. I don't know who could actually do that, but alright, step one is these mobs. Let's wait for pop. I play warrior as well. Oh yeah, do you? I didn't know that. Why does it feel like I just soloed it? Great job. I don't know. Yeah, it was fun. That was a nice dungeon, honestly. I'm really happy that I was able to kill that boss like that. Still got to get our loot though. 10% mob count. Still going to take a while. Probably another 15-20 minutes. But now that we know we could do the boss, the sky's the limit, really. I'm kind of surprised at how easy all of this was. 15 just doesn't, and it's really like the affixes. It's not like I usually did this place during hard affixes. Like no matter what, I always do these dungeons during easy affixes. So I don't think there's ever been affixes on bosses, like ones that have actually affected boss fights. So. Rogue and Leatherworkers can use that thing? Oh, Rogue, okay, yeah. Know what's coming. Nerf the blood decay. Nah, definitely not. It's been this strong for the whole expansion. People don't seem to realize that. The only thing they actually buffed was... Oh. I just swept it. The only thing they actually buffed was the damage. Which would be... Yeah, it's important to have good damage for this, so... If they nerf the damage again, I could see that. The one... Like, this is the one true way to nerf blood decay. Nerf Red Thirst. Oh, that scared me. If you nerf Red Thirst, then that's that. Blood is now going to be one of the worst tanks. So if they really want to nerf it, they will nerf Red Thirst. It won't actually affect me soloing though, almost at all. A little bit, but it won't really affect it. It would only really affect actual fight, like serious 5-mans, where you're like flying through trash constantly. But if like I had to wait for Vamp Blood to be up, I can just wait, you know. So that would be like the one true nerf to Blood. And I don't expect it to happen in Legion. I think they're done with tank tuning at this point. It's an unfortunate thing to say, but Paladin and Warrior need some help. But Warrior's actually really good in raids, so if they buffed Warrior in any way that helped him in 5-mans, it would probably push them over the edge for raids, and that would be a bit ridiculous. And Paladin is just bad in both, really, but they do really good damage. So I think they believe that that's the trade-off for some reason. They're gonna nerf DK's. Well, they're not gonna nerf or buff anything next expansion. Things are gonna change next expansion, so there's no reason to worry about that kind of thing. You don't even know what the class is gonna be like next expansion. Might be entirely different. They start from the ground up, you know. Oh, there's that sentry. Alright, see ya, cop. Good luck. And the thing about this is, if you're watching this and thinking that they should nerf Blood DK because of it, you have to go watch a Vengeance Demon Hunter do this, because it's even easier. They would have an even easier time with this. The same situation that I'm in right now, if exactly the same things happened, Vengeance would have, it would have taken a Vengeance. They would have just one-shot everything and just been done with it in an hour. So Vengeance is the superior soloing spec right now for 5-mans especially. But it's just mostly because they do so much more damage. So if they were gonna nerf anything, they would have to nerf Vengeance. Like the blood healing model is a bit out of control in raids too, so I could understand that, but I wouldn't say it's that good. Like it's still worse than Bears and Brewmasters in terms of actual reduction. Yeah, but one way or the other, like don't even consider next expansion yet. There's no point in doing that. It will change significantly, like it always does. The only time Blood DK stayed relatively the same was from Mop to WAD, and still, it had some pretty big changes. All tanks undergo dramatic changes each expansion, because they always like tweak the tanking model a little bit, you know. So I can't imagine 8.0 will be any different. Alright, that's that. Let's go get our loot. What do you think we'll get? It would be really cool if we got like a 935 auto attack ring. That would be the best. So the mobs still pat around. I never actually noticed this. Or they just don't aggro. Name of Banana's Warrior. Can't remember. It's kind of got a really weird name. Just go to Wild Progress and look for the guild Papal Fez, like that level 30 BOE from Classic. He made a guild called Papal Fez. So you should be able to see, I don't know if the warrior's still in it, but you should be able to see the log of the warrior leaving, if it did leave. Do you think Paladin can solo too? I don't know, probably not. I don't know, the way I look at it is Blood and Vengeance are the only ones who could do this, but Paladin's probably third best, so 915 with Avoidance. Too bad they're like all spamming keys. It would have been awesome to be on that list. How's Demo doing? Demo Warlock? K-Maz is doing alright. I don't know though. All of our damage dealers are like... Playing Blood DK has really like changed my perspective on things. Oh, the Arcway. That's a pretty good key. Oh. Sinister, welcome. Papal Fez, yeah, that's the name of the guild. Here, I'll look it up for you. Let's see, wow. Progress. Actually, let's look this up and then we gotta go. Anyway, I'll look it up while we're gone. All right, so I gotta end the stream here, guys. I want to make this its own VOD and then put it in the playlist and shit like that. So that was pretty good. I think this was really easy, and I think a lot of it was because of this buff, Starlight Rose Brew. I think it really made things a lot easier than it could have been. So yeah, that was easy. But yeah, we'll add that to the list of successful solos. If we ever get like a 16 or a 17 court, I'll probably try to do it as long as it's on an easy week. But after, I'm just gonna go for like 15 minutes and then come back and we'll stream again. So I'll be back. Don't go anywhere, guys. All right. If you want to keep watching, I'm not stopping streaming. All right. Every time I do this, like half the fucking viewers leave. But I will be back. All right. Thanks for subscribing. I will be back in like 10-15 minutes. Okay. What eye level was this? 942. I will be back. Okay. Hope to see you guys there. Bye forever. Jesus Christ, dude.